Are you a student in Dubai and looking to work in order to gain some experience or make some money while also pursuing your studies? In this video, I'll be discussing how a student in Dubai can work legally, including all the other nitty-gritty details. Hello everyone, and welcome back to yet another video where I'll be discussing how a student can legally work in Dubai and earn experience as well as salary, while also continuing their education. Up until 2021, no students under the age of 18 were allowed to work in Dubai, at least not legally. So if a business was seen to have an employee under the age of 18, they were in trouble with potential fines and more. But things changed back in 2021 as part of UAE's Projects of the 50 initiative. In this project, the UAE is aiming towards greater national and economic growth. So naturally, in order to achieve national and economic growth, the workforce should increase as well. And what better population than young people hungry to garner experience and earn some cash? So the first thing you need to do is obtain a work permit. Let's dive into the eligibility criteria. First and foremost, you must be between the age of 15 to 18, either an expat or local residing in the country. You must have a valid residency visa stamped in your passport. Next, your relatives must also have a valid residency visa. Additionally, you must have an NOC or no objection certificate from your parents or guardian stating that they have no objection with the fact that you'll be working. You must also be medically fit. And lastly, the license of the company submitting the application for you must be valid and shouldn't have any violations. Now let's touch base on what the working hours are like, because your working hours are definitely going to be different from someone who is an adult and has no school to attend to. So your working hours should not exceed 6 hours per day. Typically, a full working day would be 9 hours for an adult, but for you, it'll be 6 with 1 hour break. You're also not allowed to work overtime or on public holidays in return for monetary compensation. And once you do have your work permit, you can be hired to work on projects for up to only 6 months at a time, although your work permit can be valid for up to 12 months. Next up, let's discuss the documents you'd require to apply for the permit. Number 1, you'll need a valid passport copy. 2, you'll need a valid residency visa. Number 3 is a passport copy of your parent or guardian. Number 4 is a valid residency visa of your parent or guardian. 5 is a copy of the application which the company has filled out and applied for your work permit with. Number 6 is your contract copy, which is in place between you and the company you're going to be working at. Number 7 on the list is a valid certificate of fitness from the health authority in UAE. And lastly, a written consent or NOC from your parents, as I mentioned earlier. Now that we've discussed the documents you require to apply for the permit, the more important question is where to apply. And that's at a government service center like Tasheel, which are easily located on Google or Maps. The cost of this permit is 100 dirhams to obtain initial approval and another 500 dirhams to obtain the approved work permit. Overall, I would say this is a great opportunity for teenagers to gain some work experience and get a taste of the real world. Because no matter how much extracurricular activity you do at school, it's never going to be the same working in the real world, dealing with real world problems in the workplace. So I would highly recommend for you to try this out while also sticking to your studies. You shouldn't lose out on achieving good grades just because you're now fully occupied by the work. With that being said, this brings us to the end of today's video. Make sure to drop your questions down below, smash the like button, and make sure to subscribe for more videos just like this one. See you guys in the next one.